Hey everybody, today is October 19th. Yeah, 2 days out from the protest. And sorry about no updates for the past 2 days. Saturday was just a bad day. And I just couldn't manage it. Yesterday was a better day, but it was a busy day. A friend of ours, he's become a friend, but he's our councilman, and he's up for re-election. And because he's not a go-along to get along kind of guy, he has garnered some enemies, and they're backing another candidate against him, a couple other candidates against him. So we went to a fundraiser, and it literally took me 2 hours to get ready, because I have to move so slowly. And then it was 4 hours, which I actually enjoyed being outside. It was really nice. I actually got a little too much sun, and I didn't realize it was chilly, so I didn't think about. And I just spaced out sunscreen, which I normally do as a rule, but I didn't put it on. I don't know what that was about, but it was also torturous because it was a little cute, little yummy Mexican restaurant up the road, and everybody was eating, and I had to sit like away from everyone because I just couldn't take it. And but otherwise it was really nice. I got to got some a little more interaction than I normally get, because usually it's just me and Bo and the cats and the dog, except for Facebook. But actual face-to-face interaction, I don't get a lot of that while I'm sort of stuck at home trying to conserve energy. So it was a nice day, and I was just too exhausted when I got back. I could barely think straight. It's hard to think really deeply at all. Like anything that I have to sort of analyze, my brain is just it just sort of balks and says, no, we're not doing that. So I get exhausted, and I just couldn't. So I thought I'd get up this morning and do it first thing so y'all wouldn't think that I bailed. I'm still in. This is day 19. Actually, I got a great tip yesterday at the at the fundraiser. Paula is wonderful, and she's just really one of those people who, puts her talk into action. She doesn't just talk, she does. And she's really active in our community and stands up for what's right, and I really respect her for that. And she was so kind and supportive. She knows, she's not involved in this really, but she'd read the petition, and she came over and, said very nice things. But she also asked, she was concerned about me and asked if I was taking vitamins, and I admitted to her that I was still taking vitamins, but it was getting harder and harder because they're nasty, I just don't like taking them. I have to take them with a little bit of coconut water and a little fiber, and it keeps me from getting nauseous, but the whole process makes me want to gag. And so every day it's one of my biggest struggles is to choke down those vitamins. And she said that she's taking gummy vitamins for kids, 5 a day, because her doctor told her those were easier to absorb. So we went and got some gummy vitamins, and they have some calories in them, but a handful, and at least I can take them, because that is really important that I continue to get that kind of nutrition and the vitamins and the calcium and all, because I need that to protect my bones. So that was good, and I was just exhausted when I got back. But okay, so here we are. Day 19, and I'm doing okay. My weight's, I'm now losing half a pound a day, which is good. That's very good, actually, because that means I'll be still well within my healthy weight range on the 31st, and even if it doesn't slow down more, which it probably should. It should slow down more. The longer this goes, the more my metabolism is going to slow down and try to conserve. It's going to burn more muscle. It's going to try to keep that fat so that it has that final store of energy. So these next 2 weeks are probably going to be the hardest on my body. So I'm having a lot of trouble keeping enough water in me because my stomach's getting smaller and smaller, and it makes it hard for me to drink enough water because I drink 2 or 3 swallows and I feel like I'm going to throw up, so I have to stop. And I'm not getting enough water. But I keep working at it. I always have 2 glasses next to me. Bo just keeps them coming. And I still get hungry. Yesterday was torture. My husband was trying to hide while he was eating. I could hear him crunching on those tacos. But I'm otherwise good. And I'm gonna say again, and I tell people this all the time now, because a lot of people, I know that they think I'm crazy, right? They think I'm a drama queen, maybe. I don't know. I know that they just think it's nuts what I'm doing. They may like me, and they may, sort of think, well, she's got her heart in the right place, but she's wacky. And I wish I could make them understand, how wrong they are. I mean, I don't know, maybe I am wacky. But the issue is this important? It is worth this. And I know that every day I remind myself that, I had a bad day Saturday where I was like, why am I doing this? And the thing that got me through was that, the luxury of that choice to quit was a luxury that many, many parents have. They don't have that luxury. So even if I'm just doing it for myself, if no one else pays attention, it's important to me to do this. So that was my little crisis Saturday. The petition is slowing down. I'm concerned about that, but honestly, I'm beating every bush. And I think if this movement can't come together enough to sign this petition, then we all need to look within the movement and say, how badly do we want this? How important is it to us to get justice for everyone instead of just ourselves? And, I think right now that's the thing that's defeating us the most. Yeah, we have a really corrupt judicial system, but that can be overcome with unity. That can change with people who are determined to change it. And but if it's all about, just each and every individual person in their individual case, and we're competing amongst each other for that person to get the most attention, I feel for those Shimoni kids, but they're one case, right? And there's nothing we can do about that case. As a matter of fact, the publicity's probably hurting that case. I could go on and on. Shimoni's just the one that's most often in my face because of Facebook. And it's just one case. There are thousands. Read the petition. Don't read the petition. Thousands. And I get more in Facebook messages from people who can't sign the petition. They're too afraid to, and I don't blame them. Because I know what the courts can do to you if you piss them off. And so, I think this effort, this thing that we say was so important to us, we have to get real clear with ourselves about whether or not how important it is to us, or is it really just our own personal individual crusade? I don't have a dog in this hunt except for justice. I care about this country, and I care about the justice system because I believe it is the foundation of what makes America America. Justice for all, rule of law, that is what keeps us free. Without it, we're not free, we're slaves. But I don't have children in this, I just have a sense of duty to my country and to the people who are entitled to justice who aren't getting it. So I'm in, I'm still with you. I'm not sure that I'm preaching to anybody but the choir at this point, and I appreciate my choir. You guys keep me going. You know, are all so kind and send me wonderful messages. But I don't know if I'm preaching to anybody else. But I'll keep preaching. And it's another long one. Sorry about that. Making up for 2 days gone. I will make sure I check in tomorrow. I may not check in Wednesday because of the march and the rally and all that. And there's a lot to be done and we have a lot going on. But I will definitely have video from that to post later. Okay, y'all. Have a good Monday, as hard as that may seem. Hang in there, and I'm with you.